Jim Holley, Race Day Live, brought to you by AMSOIL. Well, Chad Reed, number 44 for you in the books. It's got to feel good.
No, it feels awesome. It's 1, 22, 44. For the most part, it all feels the same. And seems like lately they probably feel a little better, but just because they've been a little too far apart, I think. But man, what a rough year, and this one feels nice. Just to get a good start and actually do something with it was fun, you know. And 5 laps to go, you know, like this is not my worst stadium, not my favorite stadium. I've had a lot of great rides here, but man, I've had some good competitors here, you know, Stu and RC over the years, growing up, you know, just down the road there in Florida. They were really tough to beat here, and I feel like I've always been solid, but man, they were tough. And tonight I don't know, I watched TV, they had a feature on Ricky, and just brought back some memories and just try to ride how I remember RC riding, and yeah, it felt good.
I kind of saw a different Chad Reed tonight. I mean, you got the great start in the heat race there. Dungey pushed you a little bit. You got second, but you knew how important it was to get a start in that main event, and you did that. I got to ask you, though, after the whoops, you were quadding the early part of the race, and then you stopped quadding.
Yeah, I mean, I did it at the early on, and then it was Trey in the heat race also, but I've been struggling in the whoops all year. I don't know why. It's normally my strong point, and they've kind of changed them up a little bit. They're really close together, and for whatever reason, I haven't found, you know, like a technique, a style, or a bike setup that just makes, you know, feels really good. So I need to, you know, I've been working hard to try to adjust to that. And then tonight, they were actually, you know, you kind of jump in, jump out, and then, yeah, that quad, I did it in practice. Kenny crashed on it, and I thought they were going to take it away, but yeah, I was quadding. I kind of like missed a few laps, did it towards the end, and but yeah, just overall, guys gave me a great bike tonight. We changed up a few things, but more than anything, I think it was just a combination of me actually riding good and the boys gave me a good bike.
Been around a long time, Chad. I've interviewed you when you first came over here. Man, this was a great win. It was nice to see your wife, Ellie, up here. I said, hey, we haven't seen you in a while. She goes, it's good to be back.
Yeah, this is her first race back, and it was actually weird. We got a friend here that's looking after the kids. You know, the kids are on the school schedule, sleeping, you know, at 8 o'clock at night. So I'm sure she felt, you know, alone out there just watching a race. It's probably been, you know, what, since 2010 when Tate was born that she's watched a race by herself. So if I knew that it was as easy as bringing her to the races, that winning races was going to be, but I would have had them at all the races. But we'll see. They're obviously we're East Coast now, closer for Ellie and the kids, so they'll be hitting up the East Coast.